Okay, today we're going to talk about dividing polynomials, and we've really been doing it for a while. We're just calling factoring, but we're going to do a little bit more, and we're going to do some long division. So we're going to learn how to divide a polynomial today. Here, in these examples, when I'm asked to simplify, what I'm asked to do is I'm asking to divide. Okay. In order to do that, everything has to be divisible by the denominator. So 12t divided by 2 is going to give me 6t. Negative 4 divided by 2 is going to be negative 2. Now notice I didn't write it as two factors. I'm just asking to divide. So that's all I did. Okay. I've added an a on here to the end because everything has to be divisible by the 3ab. So 15a cubed b squared divided by 3ab is going to be 5a squared b. Remember, we subtract the exponents. 6ab divided by 3ab is 2ab. Then negative 12b squared a divided by 3ab is minus 4b. And that's my final answer. Now, long division is just like long division that you did in earlier grades. As I set it up, x minus 2 divided by x squared minus 5x plus 6. Okay. It'd be just the same as, say, if I divided 324 by 9. First thing I would do is say, what do I multiply to 9 to get me as close as possible to 32? Okay, and that would be 3. 3 times 9 is 27. I'm going to subtract. It's going to give me 5 and bring down the 4. So now what do I multiply 9 by to get me 54? Well, that's going to be 6. The same thinking happens with the log division. What do I multiply just this x with to give me this? So I would multiply it by x, okay? And then I'm going to multiply x times x and x in the negative 2. So it's going to give me x squared minus 2x. I don't know why that line just appeared there. Okay, and now I'm going to subtract, just like I did over here. When I subtract, I'm going to get x squared minus x squared cancels out. Negative 5x minus negative 2x is the same as negative 5x plus 2x. So we get negative 3x plus 6. Okay. And now what do I multiply this x by to give me negative 3x? So it's negative 3. And just like in the long division, now I'm going to multiply again. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x. Negative 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. I'm going to subtract. My negative 3x's cancel. And so to my 6 is, sorry, this should be plus 6. So now they're going to cancel, and I'm going to get 0 as a remainder. So when I do this long division, I get x minus 3 as my answer. Okay. Now, you could have remainders, but we're going to keep it really simple tonight, and there's not going to be any remainders. Okay. Now, a little longer problem. I've got p cubed plus 11p squared plus 19p minus 36, and I'm going to divide it by p plus 4. So what do I multiply p by to give me p cubed? Well, that's going to be p squared. P squared times p is p cubed. P squared times 4 is 4p squared. I'm going to subtract. Okay, my p cubes cancel. 11p squared minus 4p squared is 7p squared. And now what do I multiply the p by to give me the 7p squared? That's going to be just 7p. And I multiply 7p times 7p is 7p squared. 7p times 4, I got to bring down my 19p, okay, is going to be plus 28p. I'm going to subtract 19 minus 28 is negative 9p. My 7p squareds cancel. And then I'm going to bring down the minus 36. And what do I multiply p by to give me negative 9? And it's going to be negative 9. If I multiply negative 9 times p is negative 9p. Negative 9 times 4 is negative 36. If I subtract, I get a remainder of 0. So my answer is p squared plus 7p minus 9. Okay, that's what I get when I divide that polynomial by p plus 4. Okay, last example again. X cubed minus x squared minus 73x plus 9 divided by x minus 9. So once again, what do I multiply x by to give me x cubed? It's going to be x squared. X squared times x is x cubed. X squared times negative 9 is minus 9x squared. Going to subtract. X cubed minus x cubed is 0. They cancel out. Negative x squared minus a negative 9x squared is a positive 8x squared. Going to bring down the negative 73x or the minus 73x. So what do I multiply x by? This x to give me this 8x squared. It's just going to be 8x. So plus 8x. Going to multiply again. 8x times x is 8x squared. 8x times negative 9 is negative 72x. Okay. I'm going to subtract. The 8x squareds cancel out. Negative 73 minus a negative 72 gives me a negative x. Bring down the 9. Okay. And what do I multiply x by to give me negative x? That would be just a negative 1. When I multiply, negative 1 times x is negative x. Negative 1 times negative 9 is positive 9. If I subtract, it gives me 0. So my polynomial or my quotient is x squared plus 8x minus 1. Okay. Now I know you guys haven't done long division in a while, so if we need more examples in class tomorrow, that's fine. Have a great night, and I'll see you later.